So who is the stranger that has pulled up his chair alongside Bungo? Hello and welcome back to the Dwarves of Fangorn, the solo RPG campaign where we're into episode 5 now. Episode 5 already. And when we left off, Bungo had left his comrades at the edge of the woods of Bree, surrounding Bree, to go in, see if he can recruit a fighter type, adventure type person. You know, doesn't matter male, female, as long as they look like they can handle themselves. So that's what he's done. He's gone in. The weather was really bad. It was night time. As you recall, the rain was pouring down. It was a deluge of rain just hammering down on him. He made it to the inn. He'd scraped up enough coins to order himself a drink, and he pulled up a chair by the fire, and I said it was Barlim and Butterbur, but let's think about this logically. It wouldn't be. It'd more likely be his father, wouldn't it? Barlim and Butterbur's father. So Barlim and Butterbur Senior, we'll call him. So he's in the bar, and all of a sudden he's warming himself, and all of a sudden, and someone plonks a wooden mug of ale onto his table. But who is this person? I don't know. We're going to roll for it. I'm going to be using Table Fables. Table Fables 1, first book. Character generator. We have a character generator. This is the beauty of solo roleplay. You just don't know. And we don't even know if this is going to be the one that's going to help him. So, roll. Okay, that's cool. Human, I'm okay with that. Yeah, okay, so a human. Better write this down. Male, female, it's all on the same page. Gender, 1 to 2, male, and age, D8. 5, middle age. Okay. This is how he looks anyway. What's his alignment going to be? Here we go. Don't get too random here. True neutral. Nice. I'll leave financial status, NPC disposition. Let's have a look at that one now. I'm intrigued about that. Kind and welcoming, number 1. Okay. Something I'm going to need. He's going to need a name. Right. Male names, D100. Right, so, as I say, the chair gets pulled back and the ale gets plunked onto the table. Do you mind if I join you, Master Hobbit? No, not at all. Be my guest, you know. Oh, thank you so much. He pulls the chair out, sits down. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Bucky. Bucky. That's what I rolled. Bucky. Okay, my name is Bungo Bulger. Nice to meet you, Bungo. We don't see many hobbits here in Bree. Are you here on a specific purpose, errand, or mission? Actually, yes, I'm here to recruit a fighter or adventurer type. Ah, Bucky's eyes. Funnily enough, I'm here also looking for some help. You look like a very stealthy chap, if you don't mind my saying so. Oh, well, I'm good at, hiding and throwing things, as I'm told. No doubt you'd make a good burglar too, eh? See what I did there? Yes. So he continues. It's not wise to sit alone even here in the Prancing Pony, where we're relatively safe. I've only just met you, sir, but I'm guessing you haven't been out in the big wide world very often. Actually, I've never been out in the big wide world. It shows, if you don't mind my saying so. Well, Okay. May I ask why you are here? Bungo tells him the story of the Dwarves of Fangorn, how they've gone missing, and his three remaining of the dwarves, his friends or comrades. He's becoming to think of them as friends now. Have left him outside because dwarves at this point in time, although they're not hated by any means. They just they're rangers. They don't really like to mix with lots of people, and so they've opted to stay outside, even though it's raining. They're rangers. They're hardy. They can feather themselves, etc. They've sent Bungo on in to Bree to see if he can locate an adventurer slash fighter type for their cause, because they want to discover the mystery of Fangorn, why the dwarves have gone missing, and and so on. And, as he tells him this, Bucky's just nodding. This is interesting indeed. I myself am on a mission towards Fangorn Forest. I have heard rumours that there is a necromancer that lives there. And Bungo was like, oh, necromancer? No one said anything to me about necromancers, not even Radagast. Bucky's immediately, as soon as he mentions Radagast's name, he's like, you know Radagast? Well, yes, he's the one who recruited me for this mission, as it were. He seemed to think I would be the ideal candidate for a job of this nature. I don't know why, because I'm certainly not a fighter. I can't slay dragons or, defeat necromancers or anything like that. Oh, wait till I tell the others. Bucky's like, well, this is indeed a strange thing. I've been seeking a wizard, the likes of Radagast or Gandalf, for some time. Saruman's far too busy. He won't see the likes of someone like me. I've even tried to make contact with the elves, and to no avail. Perhaps together, you and I, we could go to Fangorn and we could seek out this necromancer. I suspect he would be the reason behind the disappearance of your dwarven comrades. The reason I'm seeking him out is I had a friend who was a bounty hunter who got lost in Fangorn Forest a couple of years back. He cursed him. He found this necromancer. He said it was a necromancer, and I believe him. A wizard, a dark wizard, who cast a spell on him and turned his arm into solid iron. And now he can barely move from the weight. I'm here to break that curse. I said I would do that. He was a fighter of great renown. I am his best friend. His name, let's give him a name, shall we? Good to have a name, doesn't he? Right. His name is Otsu. I said I would do all I could to help him. I would seek out this necromancer. I asked him where he resided. He told me Fangorn Forest. He said, but don't go alone. Don't go as I did. Seek help. I will be forever in your debt. He's reported to have great fortune and wealth from adventuring, and he said he would pay for any aid I had to recruit. He will pay anything to get this curse lifted. Well, I don't know anything about curses or even adventuring, if I'm truthful. But I will gladly help you if you will help me. It seems our paths are in the right direction. Let's go and tell the others. Oh, let's not be hasty, Master Hobbit. Let us spend the night here. Let us eat and drink and share our knowledge. And we'll sleep on the mat. But what about my friends? It's raining outside. From what you've told me, they are rangers. They will not mind. We can find them in the morning, and then we can all set off together. An actual party of adventurers. Together, we will conquer this necromancer. It's good fortune I found you. I truly believe that this necromancer is the reason for the Dwarves of Fangorn, Rangers, did you say? Disappearance. Actually, is it the reason? I don't know, but I'm going to find out. Is it the reason for their disappearance? I'm going to consult the fate chart. Now, this is a scene I didn't interrupt or alter because I needed this scene in here. We are starting this on a chaos factor of 5, episode 5, but we're going to do the alter or interrupt scene after, or the very next morning. This is when we're going to do it. So we're not yet. So I haven't forgotten about that. Okay, I should have mentioned that at the beginning, but no. But for now, and because it's midlev, and I will discuss this I will discuss why I'm doing it this way, perhaps in a supplemental video. But for now, it seems a near sure thing that the reason, or that this necromancer he speaks of in Fangorn is the cause for all their troubles. So let's roll on our trusty fate chart. We get a 27. It's a near sure thing. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's definitely the reason. So he's discovered that there's a necromancer. He doesn't know for sure that it is, but it actually is the reason. Necromancer in Fangorn. So he calls Barleyman Butterbur Senior over because the waitress. Excuse me. What can I get for you masters now? Some hot stew, my man, and another ale. It's on me. He sees the alarm in Bungo's eyes because he's literally got nobody. It's okay. It's on me, my friend. Because I feel together we were meant to meet. We were meant to do this, and we're gonna get things moving now. Let's have a hot meal and another drink, and then a good night's rest, and then in the morning we can meet your friends. And all will be well. So, 2 hot stews. Right you are, masters. Rabbit stew, is that okay? Ooh, lovely. And some crusty bread. So, Bungo's like, he was at the point of, well, I've got to go and see my friends, really, but I'm hungry. And hunger won out at the end of the day. So, they get their meal, they have their meal, their bread. And stew, and they consume that. They consume their drink. They go up. This mysterious Bucky, who seems very warm and friendly towards Bungo, but he seems like he is a seasoned an adventurer by what he can see. He's dressed well. He's semi-armored. He's got a decent sword. He's got a quiver of arrows. He's got, pouches and packs, and, he seems like he's a proper adventurer. Bucky arranges 2 rooms for them as well, that they can sleep in, and that they go to bed that evening. And now what I'm looking for, is the weather going to change overnight from this deluge? I don't know. 50-50, literally 50-50. 50-50, no idea. Is it going to stop raining? 52. No, it's not going to stop raining. So the rain continues throughout the night, and they are certainly very, very glad to be sleeping inside. Come morning, though, morning dawns first light. Just hear the very first bird song through the windows of the shutters on their room. Bungo's immediately awake. He's been thinking about meeting this mysterious Bucky character. It's a strange name, he thinks to himself, and it's pretty odd. But how fortuitous that he is in need of some help as well, and they can together they can forge this help that they need. Bucky wakes, he comes to Bungo's room, knocks on the door. Bungo opens the door. Right, okay. Are we ready? Now this is the point where we're going to do the interrupt or the altered scene. Yeah. We do get something. It's an odd number there, it's a 3, but is it? It's an altered scene. Right, so the scene they were going to be was going to go and find their friends at the edge of the woods. Okay, so it's an altered scene. And how are we altering it? So we roll. So communicate. That's interesting. Communicate. Vehicle. Communicate. I know. Brilliant. Okay, so no sooner do they go out of the inn and they start making their way down the streets of Bree. As they get to the gate, the wooden gate, they can hear a noise outside the gate, and even the gate master's like, what on earth's that noise? Oh, the rain by this time has stopped. Well, I think it's stopped. Let's see what the weather is like, shall we? Weather. It's on page 47. Random book. These books are great. So, 47, weather. Right, the conditions are... It's clear and sunny. Okay, so the rain has cleared up. It's clear and sunny, but they can hear this noise outside the gate. The gate master's like, what is all this? It sounds like a horse or pony or something making a strange noise, whatever noise they make. Like, I don't know. Use your imagination. It's role play. And he's butting the gate like, what on earth? He opens it. There's a pony out here. What? And Bunco's like, what? It must be my friends. So he runs up to the gate with Bucky, his newfound fighter friend. What is it? Can I look at the... He opens the bottom hatch. That's Bill! Bill! Where are the dwarves? He's on his own. Is this your pony? Yes, well, in a manner of speaking, yes. My friends were looking after him last night. Well, he says, well, he's drenched. He's been out in this rain all night. It would seem so. We're leaving anyway, so thanks for your hospitality. And the gate master just shakes his head, as he opens the gate, and they go out to Bill. I don't know. There's some strange folk abroad. Had to be done. I had to put that in there somewhere. Shuts the gate. Right, so Bucky, Bungo, and Bill are together, but where are the others? Bucky says, this is very strange indeed. May I look your pony over? Bungo's like, be my guest. Bill seems to be okay with Bucky. He seems fine. He lets him touch him and he goes, calm down, boy, calm down, it's okay. Says, well, your provisions seem to be here, meagre as they are. It's a good job I brought some with me, though. He doesn't appear to be injured in any way. He doesn't have any wounds. Let's take him back to where your friends are. Bungo says, yes, let's go. Let's find out why they let him go off like this. So they make their way towards the edge of the woods where they left him, where Bungo left the dwarves and Bill to start with. And to his shock and horror, there's no sign of the dwarves. So he starts calling out their names, and nothing. Bucky kneels down. He's got a bit of he's a little bit of a tracker. He's not like the standard of Strider by any means, but he gets up and says, there were dwarves, I'm assuming people of a lower height here, smaller footprints than the average human, 3 sets by the look of it. They go off in this direction. They go back deeper into the woods. He says, shall we go? Yes, let's find them, please. So they go into the woods. Now, I haven't got any stats for this Bucky because he's literally just been introduced. But, so I'm going to use the fate chart. Is he able to follow the dwarven tracks? I would say it was likely. Because I don't know. I want to give him a little bit of a chance. So he rolls 62. Right, yeah. So he follows, right, definitely this way. They all go together. Even the pony. There's pony tracks here too. And they're side by side. They go this way. So they go deeper into the woods. They come to a clearing. And that's it. They get to the clearing. And the tracks immediately disappear. Like, they just end suddenly. Now, it looks like this is the point where Bill turned around and went back to Bree. There is I see no evidence that they went in any other direction. It's as if they've disappeared. Disappeared? Yes, they've disappeared. Now it seems all of your dwarven rangers are gone. We must get to Fangorn. At least we have Bill with us. It's a long, long way to Fangorn, Master Hobbit. Are you up for the task? Yes, I think I am. I want to help my friends. I didn't know them that long, but they were. I was growing rather fond of them. Perhaps the same fate awaits us 10 miles hence, who knows? I don't know. One thing is for sure, though, we need to get to Fangorn. We need to find this necromancer. If we can, we need to find Radagast. Radagast, yes! He was supposed to meet us here, and he never turned up. He never showed up. There was no sign of him. That is strange indeed. Yes, I don't know how wizards, I don't know the affairs of wizards. I don't know anything outside of the Shire. And it is a steep learning curve for you, Master Hobbit. Come, we must be on our way. I see no option but to carry on as if we were all together. Okay. I ask one favour, though. Yes, name it. When this is all over, could you help me find my way home? I don't know if I would remember the way back on my own. Of course, Master Bunco. We will find your home together. And perhaps I could visit this Shire of yours. It sounds like a nice, quaint place. Yes, you'd be welcome. Welcome in my home anyway. I owe you a meal anyway. Ha ha! Bucky laughs. Let's be on our way. We have a long way to go. So with that, they leave the area of Bree. They're heading towards Amonsul, towards what you would know in Lord of the Rings as Weathertop. Then it's a fine sunny day, and they are travelling. Now I'm going to up the chaos factor to 6 for the next scene and the start of the next episode. And I'm going to do the roll for chaos factor roll first, like you would normally in Mythic, but that's it. That's where we leave it. So Bunco and Bucky. It's strange how they're both. There's a lot of names beginning with B. It's going to get quite confusing. They are walking together with Bill the pony and Bill, Bucky, Bunco, Balvor. They are walking. They're journeying now. They are off on their quest towards Fangorn. They're making their way to Weathertop first as the first landmark. It's the first point he knows to come to on his way to Fangorn. So they're going to talk. They're going to get to know one another. And this is what they do as they travel. They talk during the whole day. They tell each other everything about themselves. So next episode we'll start with a bit more information on this Bucky. And yes, so this is where we're leaving it. Thanks ever so much for watching. Remember, all brushes lead to what? See you on the next video and the next episode of the Dwarves of Fangorn. Thank you so much. Bye for now. Bye bye.